Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups and welcome back to Oxford United challenging for the Premier League. So I'm not putting these out as regular as I like to. I've got to get down to it. I'll try and get these out every day because we got quite a long way to the Premier League. We're in the Championship right now, but it's difficult. Yeah, over the past few episodes, I've had some pretty bad results. Well, I wouldn't say bad results. It's just that the Championship, the standard is a lot higher. The computer's a lot more difficult to play against. The computer's more of an arsehole. The computer basically plays like Chelsea. When they defend, they put 18 men in defense, they park that fucking bus. But when they attack, they're also so lethal because they're so clinical, they barely miss anything. And yeah, so today we got some important games. Well, actually every game is important because we need to get as many points as we can. But we always have a slow start to a new season. I've got to get adjusted to the change in quality, but we got some difficult games ahead. So the first game of the day, Oxford United at home to West Brom, and this is how it went. So, yeah. West Brom, decent team. They got a lot of pace, they got a lot of power, they got Brom. They're basically a Premier League team in this. Their players very rarely go down in ratings. So I'm basically playing a Premier League side here in the Championship. This is going to be fucking difficult. And, well, there's only one way I can say it. Fuck me, it was difficult. West Brom were very strong. Not much really happened early on, except for in the 9th minute. I'll show you a quick replay of something. I don't know if this should have been a penalty. I know I like to put these decisions out here, but around about the 9th minute, my player's running. He goes to block off another player, puts his arm across. Then he gets literally thrown to the floor. Right, he gets thrown to the floor. Because of the EA's, physics system, it doesn't really count as a foul. But for me, I thought, you know what, this has got to be a penalty, but it wasn't. And after the decision did go my way, guess what happens? And a couple minutes later, around about 14th, 15th minute, I get absolutely turned by one of their midfielders. He passes the ball. This next player just, oh my god, this through ball to their striker, which is sublime, and he puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 to West Brom. So after that goal went in, not much really happened. West Brom were playing well, was playing alright, but the first half came and went. This game's all to play over in the second half. I'd like to say we put up a bit of a fight in the second half, but we were severely outclassed in all positions on the field. I know this is the thing, Brom is actually rated 80 right now. He's our first 80 rated player. I think Carrera's still 76, Luke Shaw's 72, and I think my keeper's 71. But my other positions are pretty lacking in terms of rating. And their quality was pretty much beasted throughout this whole of this game. And it wasn't long before we went 2-0 down. Well, I say that, there's some beautiful play from West Brom. Around about the 60th minute, Hayden White's trying to take out this winger. It fouls, he whips in the cross. Somehow their striker gets a head on it, plays it to another player, he takes a shot, saved. Don't know how they get it back to Allen, but he puts it in the back end there. Poor defending from me, piss poor defending from me there. Should have cleared it, I had like 2 or 3 opportunities to clear it and I didn't. I paid the price, it's 2-0. Sad to say, so the game came to an end. We got banged 2-0 by West Brom. Basically a Premier League team, but it's still pretty shameful. We're having a pretty difficult start to this new season and I hope it gets better. So, let's just put that under the rug. That game didn't happen. Let's go on to the next game of the day. It's Oxford United away to Wolves. We should have a pretty decent chance against Wolves because I think they're in are they in League 1 at the moment? I think they are, but they're in the Championship here. It's going to be difficult. So this game was difficult, but it's actually Oxford United who took first blood. Around about 33rd minute, beautiful play from Carrera here. He takes around about 2 or 3 players out of the game, cuts back inside, finesses it in the back end net. That's what we paid like 7-9 million for. That's 1-0. So I was prepared to go into the second half, but you know what happens. 45th minute, long ball play forward, we don't clear it, simple as that. Ball's played back in, beautiful low through ball, I gotta say this, over to Griffiths. Puts in the back end there, not much we can do about that, it's 1-0. So right about now I'm about to say, let's get ready for the second half. But in stoppage time again, it felt like, honestly, I was playing online here. Sacco plays the ball forward to Griffiths. He plays the through ball, beautiful through ball, I gotta add. His computer sweats it over to Edwards, puts it in the back in net. We just lost 2 goals like that. So it's time for the second half. We had a beautiful start in the first half. Somehow we're tier 1 down. We gotta claw this back. So the second half was going well. I needed to get that goal, so I just went all out attacking. Simple as that. I had nothing to lose. And that worked because I did end up getting a goal. Around about 79th minute, around about 80th minute, Carrera picks up the ball in midfield. He has a shot. It's blocked. He ends up getting tackled. The ball falls kindly for Brom. He plays it back in the Carrera and he puts it in the back end net. It's 2-2. So I was expecting to get a draw from this game. I was thinking, you know what, a draw would be good because we did go 2-1 down. And we did have opportunities to get a winning goal. Danny Rose did miss a sitter because he just didn't want to fucking take a shot. But I was thinking, you know what, this game's going to end at 2-2, I'll be happy. But guess what happened? 90th minute in stoppage time, my absolute retard of a keeper picks up the ball, right? He's not under any pressure. He picks up the ball and puts it outside of the box. So it's a free kick to Wolves, the motherfucker conceded. I think you can tell there's a change in the tone of my voice because they actually scored from this free kick. Yeah, they played a beautiful. This is actually a decent free kick. He passes it out. I was thinking he's actually going to take a shot here. Plays out to Griffiths. He slams it in the back of net. It's 3-2. I was expecting at least a draw out of this game, but my keeper, stupid mistake, lost us the game. 2 losses in a row. It's been a while since we've had 2 losses in a row. Can we bounce back? The thing is that the 2 games so far haven't been that bad. We've just been outclassed, and the computer just been more clinical than us. I have had opportunities in both of the first games, but yeah, they're all in the past. Let's see what happens now. So it's time for the third and final game of the day. Oxford United away to Crystal Palace, and this is how it went. So Crystal Palace, another Premier League team back down in the Championship. It's going to be difficult. And it was. Not much was going on. Not much was going on. It was a midfield game, 50-50 affair. I was honestly expecting it to be 0-0. And to be honest with you, the first half came and went. It's all to play for in the second half. So Crystal Palace started the second half well. Around about 50th minute, they win a free kick. To be honest with you, I didn't really think it was that much of a free kick, but okay, they win it. The reason why I'm showing you this highlight, because they whip in a beautiful ball, and the legend himself, Shamak, I'm not saying he's the legend himself, the man that scores 3 hat-tricks a game, Shamak puts in the back of the net. It's 1-0 to the mighty Crystal Palace. So I was thinking to myself, fuck, we can't have 3 losses in a row. It's really hurting our league position at the moment. We need to get at least a point out of this game, because to be honest with you, to the start of the season, we've had some really difficult games. We've been playing against top sides in the Championship, and it's been a struggle. But thank God, one of my players stepped up to the task of scoring a goal. Around about 63rd minute, I'm on the attack. Danny Rose runs out of defender, gets tackled. The ball falls kindly for Paul. I'm like, should I hit this first time? No, I'm going to walk in a little bit, right? He hits a shot that is weaker than any shot I've ever seen. This is literally a P-roller. I thought I'd accidentally change the keeper to like level 1 rating or something, you know, put the bars down. But I haven't tampered with the sliders at all. Somehow the keeper doesn't get a hand to it. It dribbles into the back of the net like Aaron Lennon's strongest shot. It's 1-0. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. That goal was fucking lucky. I'm kind of happy to say that goal got me the draw. I kind of wish I went on for the win. I did start playing well after that goal went in, but I just could not get that winning goal. This episode for me, in terms of results, has been terrible. Performance has been okay, but 2 losses in a draw. We got to do a lot better than this, and I'm actually kind of happy to say I've recorded the next couple of games. It does get better, so yeah. We're somewhat taking 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards at the moment in the Championship, and we got to rectify that if we want to fight for promotion. But we got many games to go. So I'm going to leave the episode off here. I've been Mr. Teacup, so rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.